Yeah, I mean, just a tough game for our young team. We've had a tough time all year long sustaining ourselves. Like we'll have a good win and then we'll have a let up. Obviously, big win last Sunday. I did think we were ready and focused, but we started super, super slow. Just didn't throw the first punch. Didn't start punching really until into the second quarter. Credit USC, they hit shots, and we knew they could hit shots. We didn't want to leave them that open. We wanted to guard better, and we tried to mix up our defenses, and we just weren't as locked in and connected as we have been. And so we just had way too many breakdowns. So great lesson, for this really young team, just in terms of March, and, it's win or go home. So, yeah.
First question is going to be Jesse Morrison.
Hey, Coach. Is this it for you guys this year? Will you play again this weekend against somebody or WNIT?
Yeah, so we didn't opt in for the playing games. So, we're definitely interested in playing in the NIT. So we're hopeful to maybe get a bid. And for this team, with no experienced players, that'll be a great opportunity for us. It aligns with the calendar of the NCAA tournament, and we just have to get them to understand, what March is about. So our administration has been real supportive of it, and we are hopeful, actually. Given our roster and our situation, it will be a wonderful opportunity for us and a chance to win a championship.
I'm sorry, you said no opting into the games this weekend, though?
No, we had to decide that on Monday, and so we decided no.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Next question, Jeff Metcalf.
You mentioned how this has been a pattern, but I know you were hoping that after the U of A game, maybe that wouldn't happen. It's just continuing to work on it, right? Continuing to get them to be ready to go right out of the box, and not have to make these furious comebacks.
Yeah, exactly, Jeff. You got to throw punches and start strong. And I thought they had, good energy, and I don't know if it was nerves, good energy, like in the locker room and going out onto the court. But then they did get a little quiet in warmups, and we talked about it. It's like, hey, come on now, relax, and let's just, play good basketball. But, there's nobody, like I've said many times, there's nobody out there that's been there and done it. And they're just all trying to figure it out together, which is hard. It's been challenging.
Adam, next question.
Hey, Coach. I don't know if you had a chance to look at the stats yet, but the offensive rebounding margin was 20-1 in favor of you guys, and Maggie added 10 boards today. So it was evident the effort was there on the glass and things like that. But was it really just a case of not being able to put the ball in the basket?
Well, yeah, you better, that's a positive, because sometimes we shoot that poorly and we don't get that many offensive rebounds. So I think that's why we were able to make a run and a push at the end of the game. And they shot, like I said, they shot lights out. I think they had 3 shots to hit the rim 3 times and went in. But we weren't locked in. We left them open. So I like the rebounding effort, but you need to have that kind of rebounding effort and shoot, 43, 44, 45% in March if you want to win.
Michael, next question.
Coach, just to follow up on the rebounding, but in particular, Maggie playing another great game today, following up her wonderful Arizona game. Just how impressed have you been with her over the past 2 games, stepping up in 2 of the biggest games of the season?
Yeah, Maggie's just, she's, this is a young lady that came in and had major ankle reconstruction in end of September. So, didn't really even get all the practices leading into the season. And, we threw in a game, our first UCLA game, off a 1 day of practice, and she was one of the best players on the floor. So she obviously is very special and just keeps getting better, and it's nice. she's still, I think because she didn't had that kind of window, she's also fresh and just giving us great energy and great basketball. I wish there were some players around her to help. Again, all these kids are, I'm pointing at my wrist saying, end of the shot clock. And I've done it all year and, I'm looking at blank stares and deer in a headlight and we give up a layup, with 2 seconds to go on the shot clock. So just the youthfulness is tough, but Maggie Besselink is playing some great basketball. That's why, these young kids are really starting to figure some things out. That's why it would be really fantastic for us to, get to play in a postseason tournament and, just keep getting better.
Michael, do you have a follow-up?
I do. I do have another question. Just wondering how frustrating it is. You guys made a couple mini runs throughout the course of the game, and it looked like you guys were going to cut into the deficit a little bit earlier, but then USC would come down and hit a 3 at the other end or get an easy layup, like you mentioned. Just how frustrating was it when you think you're kind of figuring some things out, and then Sanders or Rogers comes down and hits a big shot at the very next possession?
Well, I will be honest with you. It was beyond frustrating. It was 101 out of 100 scale because they weren't doing anything special. They were not hitting tough shots. We just were playing soft and not, locking in, which again, young team, everything, yada, yada. But it's just, you got to know, like you can't trade baskets. I didn't have any timeouts in that fourth quarter either to kind of strategically make a comeback because I had to use them all during the game because we just were, having so many let-ups. But it was, we, the third quarter, we were trading baskets so much. It was very frustrating. I'm proud of our team for fighting back, but we've been in that situation too little too late. We just, we just got to grow up, got to figure some things out.